Okay, hello and welcome back to our Pillars of Eternity Triple Clan playthrough brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Let's continue. Today we shall deal with the CMOC. Maybe I should start the stream after or the video after this thing loads. So it's ridiculous, really. Ridiculous. Alright. So I need to deal with
Alright then.
Muck.
Time to see and not be seen.
Let's go. So, let's see what I need to do. Have taken the baby, but I still can acquire the poison that would kill Simak. What poison would be that? Who would give me such poison? That's a great question. I think I'm going to the guided compass woman. I would have to remember the conversation with Lyrak. Something I certainly do not recall. Alright. But is taking justice on my own hands unlawful? Might be very true. You know, I might actually be doing something wrong by killing him. Hello, Coltras, how are you? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't. Okay, I'll try to rat him out. Then I'll try to murder him with the poison. And then I'll leave the quest alone if I cannot do either of those things. But who would give me a poison? Fucking bastard. Why didn't he tell me sacrifices had to be voluntary? Yeah, I do like the game Cultures, yeah, very much. I stopped playing it only because I wanted to
You won't see me coming.
tackle Witcher 3 on release. This game is rather good. Once, at least for me, once I understood how to run away from fights, everything makes sense. The storyline is okay. I don't care too much about it, but it's good enough. entertaining enough, and but let's say they don't do a very good job, not as good job as Dragon Age or Mass Effect at setting the state of the world, you know. I only, for example, I wanted to know if animancy was illegal, if necromancy was illegal. I didn't find out that there were hearings well until I was into the Defiance Bay scenario. So you're really thrown into the world and not given much of a context. And I read the manual as well. It's not just the Golden Grove. I haven't gone there. Let's go there. Maybe Nolson. Who could give me? Let's come here and then I'll go and try to write out to the guided compass leader. And if not, how much do you want to bet those things got suppressed? No, they didn't. Imagine that. Letha. Ovatas, Ovates. That must be an order of people. Of priests.
Hail, Estremor.
The elf holds a chipped wooden pipe. The sweet smoke wafting from the bowl makes you dizzy. Welcome, Estremor. I've got herbs and potions for sale. Looking for something to ease your troubles or something to make them more interesting? When she grins, you see her teeth and gums are stained brown. Ah, because I have a partnership in another video site, and they require you to say that every time you have a video there. And I also give shout outs to anyone that donates the game in that case. Aha! This is the one for the potions. I hear that you can make poisons. She takes a deep draw on her pipe. Poisons? I only deal in tonics that heal and enlighten. She exhales a puff of smoke. Of course, many beneficial substances can be harmful when taken in great quantities. But that's just Weretha's way of keeping all things in balance. Really? Such as when she leans against the wilding tree trunk, ticks the items off her fingers. Oh, there is plenty. Concentrated caro golden, undistilled spider venom, rotten blood moss extract, cave coral mixed with skein bone. Shit. I have no idea what could kill that asshole. I don't remember what the boy told me. You know what? I'm going for the mixture. I need a mixture of cave coral and skein bone. She stops counting and scratches her head. What would you want to do with something like that? I'm guessing it's truly a poison. Let's shrug. I think. She gives you a quizzical frown and takes another drag on her pipe. As smoke filters through her teeth, she starts to giggle. You're funny. Here, just because I like you. She gives you a vial filled with dark fluid. Whatever you mean to do with it, see that it doesn't get misplaced. Half that dose would kill a Naumaua. Slowly perhaps, but surely. She taps ash from her pipe into the grass. Was there anything else I can do for you? Let's buy. I wonder if this is cheaper than what I bought already. Okay. Spent half my money on potions. That's okay. Alright, so now I have the poison. But as I said first, we'll try to rat him out.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet. And what does the flame reveal?
Shades and forest lurkers will attack this stronghold. Where exactly? The Great Hall, the fucking Great Hall. Let them destroy that place. I don't care about Ketnua, to be honest. The Great Hall almost got me killed. Okay, and no, that's the same person. Tamriel. And now it's actually another one. So his eyes are closed and his posture still. The man before you keeps his head aimed at you, as if carefully following your movements. Hail to you! May your time in the Golden Grove prove enriching. If you are in need of services, he says, his eyes still closed. Speak with Bleda, she will see to your concerns. What can you tell me of the Golden Grove? We are naturalists, philosophers, herbalists, and teachers. The Obits of the Golden Grove know that true wisdom comes from the study of the natural order. We endeavor to teach others to explore their world themselves. Farewell. Okay. Farewell.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Alright, let's get out of here. To Hearth Song. And see if we can convince the guided compass woman that the other Anamfath is a crazy asshole. It's always better to use lawful terms to deal with this shit. I wonder how much of this game I have left. I'm actually pondering if I should tackle Fallout 1 and 2 after I finish this, and then Fallout 3 in No Death rule sets. I won't do New Vegas because I already played it and that game is humongous. Just those came with the bunch of games Sirix donated, and I couldn't play Planescape Torment. I don't know why my computer cannot install that widescreen mod. It looks horrendous. Otherwise, a 90s game. I'm sorry about that, but it looks horrible. A little box in the middle of my screen. Alright, let's talk to this woman. Actually, I made a decision out the know that rules that I'm going to include every death from now on. It doesn't matter the cause of the death. I will just pay much closer attention to any and all mechanics a game uses. So falling counts, accidents count, bugs, well, maybe bugs. It depends. Bugs only if it's a real bug, like losses. Documented bug. Some crazy logical shit. I don't know. I might even count those.
They won't see me coming.
Okay, those dudes are just soul bearers or whatever. Ah, this actually has a name.
Extra more?
Sensing your approach, an agitated elven hunter suddenly drops from his conversation and turns to face you. What kind of courtesy have you learned in your filthy homeland? A red stripe of paint gleams barely with sweat from cheekbone to cheekbone. We speak of important matters. Begone! The huntress in the group raises her callous hand. Still your heart, Rene. Do not forget where you stand. She parts the fine strands of golden hair that float before her face and acknowledges you with a nod. In the house of our ancestors and the 6 tribes, we commune as one people. Rene looks away and fumes in a restrained breath. The ancestors will forgive me and my brother when I clean the shame away from his name. He looks at the huntress, and from the taint it has brought our tribe. What happened to your brother? My brother, the hunter's heavy breathing pauses for a moment. My brother Firm is the greatest hunter of our tribe. He set out on a blood hunt but hasn't returned, and now Arthwing, that puny liar, claims that my brother... The elven huntress fills in the silence. Arwen belongs to another tribe. He is the hunter that competed against Fearn during the blood hunt. She gives a glazing look to Rene. Arthwen claims that Fearn has exiled himself, decided not to return to Twin Elms. Riel scowls, his stripe of paint curves like an angry wound. Exiled in shame for losing to him during the blood hunt. Can you believe this liar? Even though Ardwen returned with the giant Stalegear's fang as proof, it is hard to believe that Fearn would have failed to kill the prey first. The huntress digs her heel on the dark soil. But you cannot claim yet, Ride, not until the Anamphata judge the truth. Arwen's a freak from a lower tribe, Ride bares his teeth. He lies. I find the truth and clean my brother's name. Why would Arwen lie about your brother? Ride throws his arms in the air. Why? He looks at you as if the answer were obvious. Really, please, still your anger. She does not know our customs. The huntress turns to you and nods. Arwen stands much to gain from claiming victory over Fearn. It brings renown and glory to his kin, a lesser tribe that twice split arrows. Arwen has no history, no name. The mysterious stranger, and now he returns a hero while my brother... tricked, perhaps worse. How do you plan to clear your brother's name? A bead of sweat rolls down Ray's forehead and hangs on his red-painted cheekbone like a drop of blood. It quivers as the hunter's muscles twitch. I can't tarry here while my brother's fate remain unknown. The Anamphata must let me go. To judge Arwen and to clear our tribe's name, they cannot listen only to your truth. The huntress lowers her head, glancing over at you. Before the Anamphata, only impartial voice can speak for what happened. Rene whips his neck, and the drop of sweat lingering on his cheekbone flies in your direction. You mean to involve this one and stray more? She points at him, her calloused finger curved like a claw. Listen to me now, Arwen returned with proof. Your brother did not even come back. The huntress blows against the fine hairs floating over her face. The tribes are split. Something must be done. She looks at you. And this one is known to speak the truth. Okay, I'll find what happened to your brother and get the truth of it. Rida's heart features soften in surprise. You speak with the spirit of a grandfather hunter, he nods. The grandfather would agree to listen. There is no union between you and our tribes. The huntress nods at you. Fear and Arwens went to the northwest forest, beyond the old Song Pass, to hunt a giant stalker. Search there and return to us with the truth if you can, but beware. A stalker of such size, many times over their lesser king, usually gather a big pride that follows them closely. A big pride? What? Ray fixes his eyes on you, two glowing embers over the blood-red stripe painted across his face. Stremor, I don't expect help, but I'll do anything to know of my brother's fate and to clean the stain that Arwen has spilled on our tribe. Anything. This is what I claim, alright? What do you know? There was a quest right there and I didn't notice last time. Alright. Blah 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 blah. Cannot rat him out. So I guess it's time to murder, he says. Following through with Simok's plan means giving the child, even so I can still poison him. Shit. How do I poison him? I lost my ally in that plot because I killed him. But what could I do? I didn't know it was wrong. Maybe I should have gone first. If I had gone first to the sacrificial place, I would have learned the truth. Yeah, that was... I had no reason to suspect Simok. Fuck. This is going to be horrible. How can I trick him into killing himself? Well, not actually killing himself. Into allowing me to kill him. This is going to be tricky, to say the least. All right. Now I have to go past Old Song to the north with forest. Shit. Doesn't sound good. Okay, let's deal with this quest and then I'll go to Old Song. The game just crashed. I hope it didn't. Okay. All right. How can I trick this dude? Shit. I'm afraid he might kill me. The third Evron. I actually need to look into that Council of Stars. I know I have to go to Burial Isle, but I don't know. Doing side quest is always better. What if I talk to Arwinth? This is the man that they were trashing in the other place. A lanky hunter glooms his stall, a patched fuss of blonde hairs, while listening attentively to a young elven woman. She whispers in his rent ears and giggles. With his head still lowered, he flashes a wide smile in return. The hunter notices you. He clears his throat and straightens his back, adopting an air of dignity. I've been expecting you. My tribesmen have told me that you are to speak the truth about Firm's exile. He combs his sparse stubble, darting a glance to the elven woman. Well, Ardwin doesn't hide from the truth. Ask and I'll answer. What happened to Firn? Ardwin looks down and licks his lip. Firn. He pushes the blonde bristles away from the edges of his mouth. Every tribe knows his prowess, a hunter of great name, but this time he fell behind. We spotted the giant Stelgir on the Sentinel's Ridge above the waterfall of the Northwith. I was stalking the prey. Arwen slightly shakes his head. Firn wanted us to split. He would lure the beast to the river and I would flank it. But the beast didn't come down from the riverbank, so we tried to circle on the ridge. I climbed faster and there it was, ready to pounce on me. I pierced flesh midair, rolled over and stabbed it again and again. And it was dead. Firn couldn't believe he didn't earn the kill, not even a cut. He said he would not return with the shame of losing to a twice-split arrow. I pleaded, but he was the keeper of the stone. He would not listen, and now he's exiled. Who knows where? Alright. He didn't seem to be lying. It was not some elaborate story. Well, if a couple of hunters can kill a ginormous stale gear, then it shouldn't be difficult for me and my party of cowardly adventurers. So after this, it's Old Song and the whatever forest. Although I need to read where the main quest wants me to go. So I may have to enter that temple. Okay, this might be where I die. How do I make that dude kill himself? Fuck. It's a lot of people. Shit. And monsters as well. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's assume I might get attacked. That is entirely possible. Let's endurance. Endurance is the one that runs like a fucking madman. Let's endurance to talk to this dude. And I'll stay here just in case.
Hey.
In case I get
All
attacked.
right, then.
I'll have him run like a crazy man. Alright. Alright, Simo crosses his arms over his scarred chest. Something else? Here is the potion you asked for. He looks from the vial in your hand back to you. Shit! Something's wrong. His narrows eye. What are you trying to give me? Okay, fuck it. He's going to murder my ass. This is the essence potion you asked for. Thank for Widra if you doubt it. He reaches out with a hand gnarled by age and battle. He clutches the vial close to one faded blue eye. Really? I actually convinced him. Great. To my tribe's salvation. He drains the vial in one long gulp. He swallows, and after spluttering for several seconds, he glares at you. His breath sounds ragged and wet. You poisoned me! He begins to raise his hand to the warriors in the other room. I didn't, I swear. Ah, fuck, they are going to attack. He rushes at you with an angry... That wasn't to be expected, honestly. Fuck.
Hmm? Hey. Hmm?
Jesus Christ, it's like 100 people. Okay, I need to withdraw. Withdraw. Is this withdraw? No, I know I have withdraw. Alright. Withdraw yourself from battle, my friend. We shall have to hold the line here. Fuck. Do I have anything to confuse them? To charm them or something? Let me check. Reducing the speed of all enemies, okay. No. Okay, doesn't seem like I have anything. But that guy exploded and dropped me. What the hell was that all about? Okay.
Huh?
He needs to hold the line. Shit!
Hey.
Yeah, holding. How the hell did they get past me? That's ridiculous. Okay. Just need to make sure he doesn't go down. Not that doing enough.
Yes? This isn't working!
Alright.
Hey.
Yes?
You know what? Let's cast them here.
Stand!
Alright. Everyone shoot this bastard.
Still! Leif thou filan believe. What?
I'm going to leave Durance there. Durance is... I don't know what Durance did, but he's holding the line of half the men there. This is the choke point I want. Alright. Yeah, Durance is doing fine. I'm not going to touch him. He obviously bugged half the room. So... he is okay in my books.
Working raw.
Jesus Christ, what the hell is that? Hobbled. Alright. Everything seems to be going well. Shit. Nothing hurts my ass. Those stealth gears. Alright. Think I should against this. It's some great health.
Curse your eyes!
Alright.
Hey.
Now I need to think what I'm going to... Let's retreat.
If it makes you rest easier.
Okay.
Hey.
I need to find that
Doors.
position for him where... Well, I need two guys at least. Alright. So I need the other off tank.
Yeah.
Let's make her...
Sure. Yes.
Eh? No problem.
Damn, missed.
Alright. So 2 tanks, let's hit consecrated ground.
What?
Consecrated ground. And I need her to put the circle of protection here. Alright. Perfect.
Hey.
Eh?
Holy shit! What the hell is going on?
Don't even slow it
Were them wrong?
Okay.
What?
Then
Well,
were them wrong?
Hello, Cyrix. How are you? Did you get my PM? Jesus Christ. Shit.
Hey.
I sent you a PM a few days ago about Planescape Torment. I'm guessing you didn't receive it. There you go. I will the rest of the tribes attack me once I'm out of here? Shit. I don't have anything to vouch for my... Ah, Twitch didn't tell you. Alright. Well, I truly hope I'm not going to get attacked as soon as I exit this place. Ah, you know. Yeah, it's because if I don't use the widescreen mod, then...
Light, flame, and sound.
Then the
We'll
game
keep to ourselves.
has the resolution of the 1990, 640 by some bullshit. Looks like a little square in the middle of the screen. I wonder if the whole city is going to start attacking. If that's the case, I'm done. It's over. You say Neverwinter Nights 2, alright. Yeah, I was asking you what other game of the collection you would end. I remember I had a game like that. What was it? An old school game. I don't remember anymore. I did manage to install that mod. Alright, then after I'm finished with this game, I'll do Neverwinter Nights 2, if that's what you wish. I was contemplating doing Fallout 1 and 2, and then Fallout 3. I don't know if that appeals to you. Ooh! Thy Cliff. Let's take that one. All right. You're not interested in 3. Well, depending on how long it takes me, I'll tackle. Then I'll see if Fallout 1 and 2 I can play in widescreen. I'm not sure if those had native resolutions. Or maybe the mods will work for those two games. Who knows? If I can install them, then I'll play it. I know for sure that Neverwinter Nights has full screen support. Even then, Neverwinter Nights 1, which I did play a long time ago. And 3 years ago I was playing Neverwinter Nights 1, but I lost my save games. Alright, let's look at this. Safeguarding. Ooh, 10% of crits converted to hits. It's actually good. Yeah, I did finish The Witcher 3. Without getting killed a single time, but committing suicide countless times. I think the last suicide I had was with Ciri in the Battle of Kaer Morhen. Okay, I think I'm going to give that to him. Bash. Bash. I don't even know what bashing means. I've never seen him bash anything. Let's give that to her. Whatever. Yeah, I died from falling so many times. It was ridiculous. But from now on I won't make exceptions for deaths. I just have to be extra careful. That's what I'll do from now on. Be extremely careful. And if I die to any reason, then that's it. The Wall of Flame. Who the hell has lore in my team? You know, I had pegged this guy for lore, I think. Yeah, he has 12 lore. Alright. So he's the lore guy. Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought, Cyrix. But I've never seen him bash anyone in close combat. And he has that thing since the very beginning of the game, I'm sure. Okay, now that things don't belong to anyone,
fire casts light in dark places.
I can actually steal their shit. Because this no longer belongs to anyone.
Of course.
Because they are all dead. Shit, are they going to attack me outside? That's something that's a little bit disconcerting. You know?
Hey.
If I had Larynx or whatever his name was on my side, he would vouch for my side of the story. But that's not the case anymore. He's dead. Shit, this all turned out to be a horrible mess. Am I going to get attacked? If that's the case, then I'm done. I'm dead for sure. Please don't attack me. We just had a little brawl, nothing more. A friendly discussion with axes and swords. I just killed half a tribe. Really, Las was getting bored with the combat? It is repetitious, that's true. But every combat ends up that way. The problem is, in an action game at least, you have to be on your toes. What do you know? They do not attack me. Great. Let's see. I guess that is done. I killed the dude, made him pay for his bullshit. Alright, let's look at these two quests. But yeah, in action games at least, the fighting requires you to be alert. And since Las doesn't like to pause, and I don't do either, it does change the way you fight. You have to be totally concentrated. In these types of games, you pause, you have to search for the appropriate ability, use it, and then wait 5 seconds and do the same thing. It can be really tedious. Okay, destroy the route from Therborn to Brain Eman. To reach me, I'll have to descend through the pit in the Burial Island. To ask their favor, I'll need to pray to them in Ter Euron, where they're said to commune with mortals. Okay, then I'll do the main quest now. The Council of Stars. But first I'm going to rest. I don't know, if this is the whole map of the game, then I must be very close to the end of the game. I don't have much to do other than go to these three places. Old Song, Northwind and Burial Isle. So I'm sure I will finish this game in... What act is this? I think the game... Act number 3, I don't know how many. Usually in games there are 3 acts and an epilogue. That's how games usually work. But the save game says act number 3. Pretty I'm sure that's the case. Well, nowadays I remember Dragon Age 1, it didn't have acts, but Dragon Age 2 did. The Witcher 1 actually has like 7 or 8, it's ridiculous. But the second Witcher game is 3 acts. Witcher 3 is also 3 acts. And the epilogue. It's prologue, 3 acts and the epilogue, that's the standard thing nowadays, I believe. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, Act 1 is the village outside Bisima. Act 2 is Bisima without the trade district. Act 2 is the trade district. Act 3 is the... must be the cornfields or wheat fields outside Bisima. Act 5 is the old district, something like that. And
Good
the
day,
epilogue
stranger.
is the future or the past or whatever. I actually have to sell a bunch of shit. Let's do that. Will he give me money? $3,000 golden doubloons. Yeah, the prologue is Kaer Morhen, that's true. When Salamandra attack. Corn fleets? Okay, yeah, exactly, Cyrix. Alright. Let's rest then.
Well met, friend.
Fuck. Yeah, I forgot about Kaer Morhen and the attack of the Salamandra dudes. Very true. Really? You thought the prologue was bad? It was a little bit annoying, but I didn't really mind it. I never finished the game. I got as far as the old town, I think. Bisima, the old town. Where everything is burning and the Striga is around. I got to that place and I didn't finish the game. I actually never saw the ending until Lost streamed it. In fact, Witcher 3 is the first Witcher game I finished. In Witcher 2, I rage quitted at the end of Act 2. Or what I thought was the end of Act 2. The mist, I went into the mist to kill the Drogir or whatever the hell its name was. I was playing in the insane difficulty or insanity or whatever the hell it was called. As you saw, I'm very fond of dodging. You haven't finished Witcher 1, okay. The Witcher 2 is a very good game unless you play in the hardest difficulty. If you do that, then you're in for a rough ride. Horrendous, actually. And Witcher 1 actually broke your faith in the series. Now, that I would say that series is very good. You were asking me about the top 5 the other game. The top 5 RPGs the other day, weren't you? Ah, sorry, Asterix. I confused you with Cyrix. You have the same color. Sorry, Asterix. Hello, Asterix. How are you? Because you have the same color. I focused too much on colors. I need to stop doing that. Okay, let's enter this stupid place and pray to the gods. Fuck. I hope the gods are just, but I doubt it very much. The gods seem like pricks in this world. Ah, thanks, Cyrix. I see you're blue now. But yeah, The Witcher 2, they made leaps and bounds. One thing I can say about CD Projekt is that they put real effort into their games. They go well beyond what you would expect from a regular developer. Okay, remember those saplings outside telling me I need to wait until the stars are aligned with something I don't know.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Asterix, you troll. Asterix is such a troll. Alright, let's take the hooks. I doubt I'll ever read them. Yeah, Cyberpunk looks like a good game. I want to play that game as a misanthropist, that's it. That's the proper name, a misanthropist. Which is a way you can play the first Deus Ex as well. Although I don't like, well, I don't like the way Deus Ex handles the series in general. Handles endings. It's really annoying. Shattered and charred stone blocks the passage into the sun shadow. I'm guessing that's what this dude did. So how the hell do I pray? They told me come there. That must be it. Fuck. Okay, let's send only Durance.
You can trust me.
Because he can run like fuck. In case that's a trap.
A brothel for the ages.
Holy shit. They said I should pray to any god. Didn't matter. I wonder if he's going to fall. Is that a black hole? Holy fuck. I'm not going to move him.
What?
Not sure he's going to survive.
If it makes you rest easier.
Eh?
That could be a black hole for all I know. So how do I this a piercing ring fills your ears as you near the whale shrine. There is no other respawn. It's true. I need to search for a god that actually likes me.
Yes.
I think Berath would be. Let's look at her. Favorite dispositions, stoic and rational. She's a priest of Berath. Without Durance. It's the same bullshit. What? Impossible. Okay, let's go to the bestiary or encyclopedia. Deities, there you go. They don't tell me about the dispositions. Fuck. I don't know. How to... Yeah. I thought if I went to them, they would... Personal, that must be it. Fuck, that doesn't work either. Stoic and rational. I'm sure Magran is not it, because I've heard Los rant out clever and aggressive all the time. I'm pretty sure that's that's Berath. Fuck. Yes, Trix, I'm sure of it. You're right. Problem is, how do I find which god is stoic and rational? The game won't tell me at this point. There is no way I can find out with whale, so it neither Magran nor whale. Must be Berath. I'm sure I made her be a Berath priest because I thought Berath aligned with those. Look at this, my highest reputation is for being honest and for being deceptive. Shit. Barath, Eothas, Whale and Magrin. It must be Barath, I'm sure of it. I think I need to pray to Barath. Alright, let's search the thing of Barath. Ah! In the glittering stars nearby the constellation you see the grim shape of a skull. Its jaws are wide open, as if frozen in a silent scream. Okay, so he can walk. Let's get him out of there. I thought the game had fucked me. Okay. What did they mean out waiting for the stars to be aligned? Sincerely. Fuck. Maybe I have a book that will answer this question for me. Can attack. Okay. Let's try to find a book that will answer this question. There must be something I can do to get out of this problem. I got a journal not long ago. Jonas's. The many faces of Barath, let's see. Barath teaches us duality exists in all things. There is life in death, death in life. Embrace this duality and you honor Barath. Life and death, death in life. Fuck. That doesn't answer shit. Fuck it all. Let's go with Barath. Let's pray to Barath and hope for the best. You kneel before the shrine and prepare to recite the ritual words. What? Okay, obviously number 2 is Barath's. There is life in death and death in life. There is a rippling shift in the air around you, as if some unfelt wind has changed, bringing unexpected warmth. You feel the peculiar weight of an unseen presence, an eyes upon you. You kneel to pray to Barath, and while your eyes are closed, you see a road that seems to stretch on forever. The stars wheel overhead in a clockwork rotation of constellations, disappearing over the horizon, to your left only to rise to your right. You try to make out the details on either side of the road, but your eyes can't seem to focus. One moment you think you see a meadow blanketed with a mist, and another a sheer canyon walls. For just an instant you even see waves lapping at the edges of the road. Were you to step into the shifting landscape, you feel certain you would only end back up on the road. You know this is a vision, but the packed dirt feels firm beneath your feet and the night air cool on your face. You are walking. Your feet seem to carry you forward at their own accord. Something looms ahead. As you get closer, you see two stone figures that look strangely familiar. Our old friends, life in death and death in life, were in the realm of the twined gods, and here its two aspects. You remember the door to Slievan Rilag, and the two figures carved into the mountain next to it. One looks vaguely male and the other vaguely female. Only a thin layer of flesh covers their skeletal bodies, which twist to face the doorway between them. The doorway, however, is not what you saw in the ruins. It's a skull, gaping and jawless. As you look into it, its open mouth seems to grow. The two arms of the stone sculptures are swept towards the mouth, inviting you in. Let's enter, because what else can I do? The road continues through the moat to another shifting landscape surrounded by stars. As you pass through it, you see an identical doorway in the distance. A dwarven man stands near it, unmoving. You turn and look behind you, only to see the skull gate you just passed facing you. An elven woman waits in the road. Like the dwarf, she stands still. Okay, I'm going with the woman because we are a lady as well. I have no reason to select one or the other, in all honesty. You start toward her. There is something unnatural about the way she stands. She's too still. When you get closer, you see that her legs taper into a slender trunk, and in place of her feet are gnarled, twisting roots. She lifts her face to an invisible sun. Her long golden hair is the color of autumn leaves, and as you look more closely, you realize she's your mother, that her head is actually covered in tendrils and vines, sprouting brilliant yellow leaves. Each glimmers with the essence of an entire soul. She gives you a beatific smile. Well, that's reassuring. As you look in, the leaves slowly fall from her head and settle at her roots. They melt into the path beneath her almost immediately. New leaves sprout in the face of the old. She reaches toward you, still smiling as roots spring from her fingertips. Her outstretched arms bar the path. Come, graft your soul to the golden grove. Turn and run. Shit, what the hell am I doing? Graft your soul to the golden grove. I sincerely don't know what to attack her. I doubt it very much. Turn and run. You know what? We're stupid, so we're going to take her hand. Stupid and very, very trusting of people. Her roots twine around your fingers. As they do, they grow rigid and cold. Her outstretched arm petrifies as a rough stone bark overtakes her flesh. She can only look in horror. You break away from her brittle grasp. Her feet are rooted in place, but she twists and writhes as if trying to flee her own dying limb. The petrification reaches her shoulder and spreads down her body, freezing it in a painful arc. It creeps up her neck, and she throws her face skyward like a drowning swimmer. The grayness covers her face, freezing her gasp in stone. Now that she's still and lifeless, you can continue past her. Okay. Only the golden leaves on her head remain untouched. As you watch, they fall one by one to the path below. They shrivel as the shimmering essence fades from them. You lift your gaze and see a dwarven man standing further down the road. Let's go to him then. You continue down the road toward him. He looks as you approach, but you can't tell if he's looking at you or through you. His smile is smooth but flaccid, as if the flesh has detached from the muscles underneath. As you look on, his face begins to change. Wrinkles crack at the corners of his eyes. His mouth sinks, carving deep lines from his nose to the corners of his lips. His jowls sag and the loose flesh hangs like dough. He raises his cupped hands. They are covered in blood. He lifts them to his face and smears himself, from his newly greased forehead to the wattles of his neck. As he massages the dark, sticky fluid into his skin, the fresh wrinkles disappear. The hanging folds recede, and his flesh tightens as if re-adhering to his skull. He lifts his head, and this time you know he's looking at you. His renewed face looks like a mask, artificially smooth and still. Behind it, his eyes are two hungry pits, yawning like the empty mouths of skulls. Come, make your sacrifice to the Ethel Nook. I'm going to the same shit. Let's give my hand to him, whatever. You grab his hand, but his skin gives too easily under your grip. As you try to pull away, you hear a noise like dried canvas tearing. His skin splits, following a long seam that begins at his arm and stretches the length of his body. Blood gushes forth in such quantities that you can't imagine there was ever anything else in him. Sure enough, as the dwarf empties of blood, he collapses like a desiccated husk. The blood in the path gleams with 1,000 souls worth of essence. The essence evaporates, trailing shining filaments into the night's sky. Only now that he's dead, you can continue onward. The blood pools around your feet. A voice echoes along the road, barely more than a whisper on the breeze. Return them to the wheel. You look up and see the skull gate ahead of you. The candles of Fair Euron wink through the open mouth. Well, that worked out. A servant of death. Let's look at that. Berath tires of mortals evading the natural cycle of death and rebirth. He showed me two individuals in particular, a dwarven man and an elven woman, who have extended their lives for centuries. Okay. So I need to kill the two priests. Amazing. Berath, the god of death and rebirth, showed me a vision of an elven woman and a dwarven man stopped on a road. My touch slew them, and only then was I able to continue along the path. I think this is the god's way of telling me that these two individuals have cheated death for too long, and in their lives would no doubt please Berath. The dwarf in the vision has an eerily age's face, and he seemed to renew himself with the blood of others. He said something about the ethyl knock, and I learned who or what this is. He will no doubt be nearby. Of course, it's the priest. The elven woman was strangely tree-like in the vision. She mentioned a place called the Golden Grove. Yeah. But that's an interesting twist. Alright, let's do what the god commands. If there is anyone that can tell me to whatever they wish is a god. Especially a god of life and death. I think I'm going to the grove first, because obviously the caves will be a fucking massacre. Or maybe I can persuade them to kill themselves. That would be great. I would prefer not to engage in more combat than necessary. Alright, I know for sure the Golden Grove is down here. Let's see if these things have anything to say to me. They will not. Pretty sure this is the Golden Grove, yeah.
Alright then.
An elven woman. This is going to be a mess. Would it be Leda? Or is this the elven woman? She doesn't seem like Eastwild. How is it that I didn't see her before? An elf with placid green eyes knows in greeting. Welcome to the Golden Grove, traveler.
Estremor?
Do you seek the wisdom of our herbalist, or simply to ask in Weretha's glory? Who leads your order? The Height of 8 Erona leads, and she sometimes journeys to the Elm Shore to renew her strength. However, she's there now with some of her closest followers. In fact, Erona is a mighty elm among us. She's lived for generations. Okay, there she goes. There are none who understand the world as well as she. We are fortunate to have her wisdom answer our questions. Tell me more about Erona. Her eyes brighten. Why? You must meet her for yourself. She's wise and kind, and she has led our order from the beginning. Yet she walks amongst us and gives freely of herself. That is what so many of us cherish about her. She is present among us in a way that the gods never are. Alright. So I need to go to Elm Shore. That's a place, actually. Elm Shore. Let's go there right now. Kill this Erona. Chick. No one escapes the grasp of death. It is unnatural. It is vile. The wrath demands his due. So let's do that. Elm Shore. 13 hours. That's actually quite a short amount of time. Erona. High Obeyed Erona. Most inns have inexpensive rooms for rent. When you are rich, 200 gold is not, or copper, I don't know what the hell they charge. That's a lot of money when you're in the beginning. After you have looted half the country, it doesn't become a concern. Alright, I only have 1 hour more of playtime. Let's hope this is fast. Where could this girl be? I'm betting this is a stone place. It must be. Let's go there. She's there. I can bet you she's there. Which means we're going to have to fight in this little stone passage or whatever you want to call it.
What?
Okay, let's send
Why?
this dude because he runs like a madman. There you go, I knew it. Fucking knew it.
Hey. Of course.
Hmm?
An elf stands on a dais in the middle of the clearing. The ground is blanketed with leaves in various shades of russet and gold. Her eyes are closed and her arms folded in front of her. A curtain of autumnal yellow hair hangs in front of her face. As you draw near, she lifts her chin and looks at you with shifting hazel eyes.
Greetings, Estremor. You are among the ovates of the Golden Grove.
And you are?
High Ovate, an ancient elm among poles and saplings. We have taken root in the same soil, and the others grow in my shade. Their roots nourish my soil. My branches give them shelter. Together, we grow.
Yeah, right. I would like to know more about the ovates.
Like the leaves of a tree, we are many sharing one source, one purpose.
Extending my life forever.
Living or dying, we nourish one another. The truths of the soul and of the body are written on every blade of grass and sung by every creature under the sun. We learn these truths and sing them back.
Ours is not the song of the gods, but of Wereza. This is why many of our number study the discourse of herbs and inhabit the skin of beasts. You are druids? Are you familiar with the ethic? No. A wrinkle of disdain scars her lip. Actually, I remember now. The dwarf told me that this woman and him had much more in common than she will admit. A swarm of maggots on a dead songbird, worms following a mighty spruce. They celebrate the withering of life rather than its budding. They seize strength from others instead of accepting what Wereza freely gives. Her eyes dim to a blackish brown. They take pride in their independence from the gods, yet their leaders demand an even greater sacrifice, death for life, strength from the spent essence of their petitioners. The ethic noble offer another kind of servitude, and one to Keith whose souls have long since rotted. I wouldn't really know. That's the truth. She might be right, who the hell knows. Your answer is driftwood in the rapids, fair enough to cling to for a time, but eventually you must choose a firmer position. And that is Barat has sent me to end your life. It has continued for too long.
At least he chose someone who wouldn't wrap her intentions in trickery and lies. But what is a god that his voice should carry so far? And what are you that you should so eagerly obey? The gods only have dominion over what we seed, and you would cede matters of life and death to them.
Is that or trust your neighbors? If you had my neighbors, you would think twice about that. Are you any different? You have extended your life beyond its natural span. Through work and wisdom, the greater the tree, the more fruit it may yield. There are vines climbing an ancient elm into the sunlight. My growth sustains them. Should our harmony fall prey to a god's jealousy? As they say, the well of knowledge grows deeper by the season, and we owe our elders respect. But if we're keeping to this metaphor, I think the gods make for older trees still. That's very true. Kana is completely correct in that. Okay, I cannot say number one for the last sentence. They are no different from the Ethinoc or the gods. No, the gods are different because they are fucking gods. That makes them different. And I would certainly think that the gods at the very least gave the world the natural laws, and therefore I would be on their side overall. The problem is that the gods here, like in Greek mythology or Nordic mythology, keep fighting amongst each other. But let's go with number two then. The gods are wiser and more ancient even than you. It is not for either of us to oppose them. She shakes her head. It is a shame we could not come to an accord, of course.
What?
Hey. Hey.
Hmm?
Arthur,
Hey.
Worth and Wrath. Lava rule, beyond sea.
On your word. Roak 10!
Huh?
Worth and rock.
Alright. Good. Now the fight against the ethic mole, that was going to be a far more difficult one. I can bet you that. There is no easy place to block them. And let's assume they have mages. They could attack me with AoEs and murder everyone if I bunch up. With mages you have to spread out. A ring of protection. Okay, that might be worth something.
Hey, Gores.
Alright, let's get out of here. And head to the ethic knoll. I wonder what I have to after I kill these guys. Berath. Shall grant me some supernatural power, hopefully. That's what I think, at least. Imagine the power over life and death. Would be nice to have that. Life and death. Alright, to the cave of the dwarves. I wonder what's the max level of this game. Almost level 10. Holy shit, she's so behind. She's almost a whole level behind my main characters, companions, whatever. Berath, Wayne and Magran. Isn't the other one? Now that I think of it, Wodika, the god that Thalos worships apparently. Although I also read out that Rhythias, whatever guy, the god of destruction. There must be a bunch more. Maybe they are not common in the Deerwood. What? One thing that is hard for me to believe, at least, is that this game required, I don't know, or used 4 million to be developed. If at least if it had voice acting, you know, I just at least if it had voice acting, I could believe that. Okay, this is going to be a tough one. these guys are heavily protected. This is not going to be easy. This is not choke point either. Where could I fight? Shit. Holy shit. Like 1,000 of them. Okay, let's all go up here. I can't possibly hold them on the 2 staircases. That could be possible, but that's the only thing I can imagine working. So let's position either here.
All right then.
Here.
Eh? No problem.
Block the passage up, at least. And my character in front of this dude.
If it makes you rest easier.
And one priest behind her.
What?
The other priest
If it makes you rest easier.
here. That should work out, hopefully. Fuck.
What is it?
Jesus Christ. You return here to make sacrifice or merely observe. Darth believes it's time you paid your dues. Wrestling gods, then he can descend from his mighty pantheon and tell me himself. Shit. Forget it. Darth believes it's time you die. Die!
Since when do the gods send mortals to collect? You don't exactly look like the Pallid Knight. This is the trouble with deities. They meddle in a world that they don't even inhabit. I hope they promised you something better for your next life.
Ah, fuck.
Lawful,
I knew it. Shit. This is going to be horrendous.
What is it?
Horrendous.
Following your lead.
Okay, at least it seems my plan is sound. We're holding them on the staircase. Shit! What the hell was that?
Lawful, beyond.
Ooh, what? Jesus Christ. Hello, Monty Blanc. I know I can revive people. Pretty sure I can. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
Yes?
What? It failed? This guy doesn't have a shield. No wonder
Yeah.
they're getting massacred. Okay, why did it fail? Did he cast it? No, he's trying to cast it. Okay. Cast it, you fucking asshole. She needs to heal herself, I'm betting.
Stand still! Off
Okay. Think I need to conjure right now
it! On your word.
this dude. And if he's not the best bet, I need someone to attack this asshole. Why is that not working? He's refusing to cast Revive the Fallen. I don't understand why that is the case. Okay, we need to do something to truly kill that dude quickly. Jesus Christ. What the hell? This guy doesn't allow me to cast anything. Okay, this guy is almost done. What I truly need is consecrated ground here. So at least cast that, you motherfucking asshole. Okay, that rain blight should die once this guy goes away. Start the rain blight, you fucking dude. Shit. Okay, there we go. Holy shit. Okay, this guy needs to prop up.
What?
Let's wait until he
Don't even slow it down!
Okay. Everything is fine now. That guy is dead. I think we are out of the woods.
What?
To be honest. Let's gang up on the earth light. Nah, not really. Let's gang up on this. On the chanters, why not? Seems like a good idea.
On your word.
Got him.
Don't even slow it down! Yes?
Alright, I need this guy to summon the creatures here.
Don't even slow it down!
Got him.
Stand still!
Fuck! It's not what I wanted, but it works anyway.
Don't even slow it down! Brave Calcilon Stand still!
Eh?
Alright. Now the flame blight. Great. Now Let's move her a teensy bit lower. The rain blight. The hell is that? Shit, more dudes are showing up. Okay.
Hmm?
Turns out those keepers are actually problematic. Let's kill this keeper then. Fuck. Okay, let's put a shield of protection.
What?
And drop another consecrated ground. I can move these things down, I'm sure. It's more like need them more down there than here. I need to run interference, because things are getting out of hand.
Eh?
What? Don't even slow us down!
Eh?
Don't even slow us down!
Bigger shares for the rest of us.
Following your lead. Roll up 10!
Are you fucking shitting me? Okay. Let's wait. Holy fuck. That was not an easy fight, was it? That guy insta-killed her or insta whatever her.
Hey,
Brought her down, cast her down, whatever you want to call it. Purgatory. Training, annihilation, exception. That's actually good. I had a ring of protection. Let's see if anyone can wear that ring. I think this one is better now. Second chance, that's good. So I guess no one can wear the ring of protection, right? What about this? Annihilation and exception. He has marked. It's actually good. She has a very good weapon as well. They all have good weapons. These dudes, on the other hand, have horrible weapons. Let's get to her, warrior. Alright. Getting out of here is going to be a fucking mess. At least I managed to separate most of the Archmage from the rest of his party. Okay, I'm going to scout. It's a scout.
What? And what does the flame reveal?
And see what if the rest of the the temple is aggroed as well. Then I can steal their shit. We are already enemies. Let me make sure fights are going to come the way I like them.
I'll let Margaret's fire bless this.
Shit.
Hey.
His powers are really...
Hmm?
Yes?
Alright, let's aggro as many people as we can before we lose these dudes.
Hey.
Lava, be on seek. Beyond seek.
Alright.
Yes?
Cast to them, you fucking asshole. There we go. Holy shit. Cannot even see where the humans are the keepers. That's the ones we need to kill. The dwarves, I mean. They are the ones conjuring all this shit. Shit, I'm getting overwhelmed. Okay, time to pull back.
Of course. Hey.
Don't even... On your word. Roak 10!
Of course.
We've done something.
Fuck, it killed the... Oh! Everyone move! Move your asses. Yeah, that thing is near death. One volley should do the trick. So let's send these guys here to keep the fight going.
Of course.
On your word. Stand. Still.
Curse your eyes!
Fuck, I lost the aggro. Okay, doesn't matter.
Hey.
Things
Of
are
course.
going well now. Shouldn't be too hard to kill everyone here. Now the Archsage is gone forever. Behind Portuguese buns, asterisk. I've never had those in my life. How do they taste like? But he still has shit on his body? What do you know? Alright, let's proceed with the destruction of the temple of whatever these guys are named. Necklace of fireballs. I think it's a little too late to concern myself with. Bonus to melee damage from wounds. What the hell does that even mean? Alright. Onwards. Dagger. 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 Okay, let me check. It's easier to check this way. Isn't it nice how a Lawful stupid playthrough ends up working, huh? Just have to follow orders. Like follow orders.
Of course.
What was his name? It was...
Hey,
You had
of course.
Reinhard Heydrich and... Shit, I forget his name.
Hey.
For some reason I believe it starts with an E. I might be wrong.
Of course.
Ah, fuck. The Banality of Evil. I remember the name of the book. What the hell is the name of the dude? Holy shit, that was scary.
Huh? Hey, hey.
I'm sure it will come back to me eventually. Ooh, an exceptional hunting bow.
Of course.
I forget and I'm not going to remember, am I?
There's a lesson to be taught!
Huh?
Holy shit! Half the preschool is after me.
Of course.
On your word.
I don't know why. I'm thinking of Ronald Emmerich. It doesn't. I'm sure Ronald Emmerich was not a Nazi. He sounds familiar.
Following your lead.
What the hell was the name of
Yeah.
that fucking bastard? What was his name? And Ronald Emmerich is alive, isn't he? Ah, shit. It's going to wear the hell out of me. I know that name, I'm sure I do. And... holy fuck.
Hey.
Okay. Shit. I'm risking the death of this character. I need to rest.
that!
All right then.
Let's rest. What? I don't have enough camping stuff. Okay, I need to get out of here. How the hell did I lose all my camping shit? Holy fuck. Alright, I need to get out of here the easiest way possible. I'm 2 rooms away from the exit. Let's get straight for there. And leave her back here. Cannot risk
All right then.
her death. She's close to death. Okay, let's pull her further back. She's too close to fighting. These fucking assholes.
Moes, Ixi, Anas. Eh? Babaru, Bia.
What happened to him? What? He got teleported? Okay.
Hey.
Neon Seek.
What?
Okay, time for himself to withdraw this fight. Let's drop... Nah, not consecrated card. Let's withdraw himself. What the fuck? Oh, if you're running, then don't do it. I'm right running like a fucking coward. What the hell is he doing? Did he die? He's actually barely injured.
On your word.
Okay, let's drop one of these things here.
On your word.
Bring the artillery. What are you doing? Attack the stupid guy in the floor. Alright. He died. Did he? Surely seems that way. So let's push with these dudes.
Hey.
Fuck! That attack is a piece of garbage. Okay, let's gang up on these dudes. The one that needs to die. Alright, since we're going to rest, let's start dropping everything we can on them. Okay, Keeper Garrosh. Let's attack Keeper Garrosh. That's Flame Blight almost
Bigger
done.
shares for the rest of us.
Alright.
Following your lead. Stand
I know so much of that dude that I cannot remember his name. The Israelis captured him in Argentina. Why can't I remember his name? There was a trial, a big fucking trial. What is his name? His name has an E somewhere, but that doesn't tell me much. Fuck! What the hell did just happen? Another fucking keeper.
Huh?
I will have to search it. Cannot remember. Nothing. Ooh! Offensive will plus 10. That could work. I don't know what off actually means. I assume it says offensive of what could that be? When you get old, you start forgetting stuff. You should. Ooh. Alright, let's get out of here if at all possible.
All right then.
She is almost dead. She cannot die.
On your word.
Hey.
Cannot allow that to happen. Too much effort put into that character. Let's get out of here. As I said, this fight was far harder than the one with the other people. Now I'm guessing I need to go back to the star map. But first I have to rest and buy supplies. I didn't notice I had 0. I doubt I had 0. The game took them from me, I'm sure. Okay, you know what? I'm going to find out the name of this dude right now. While this loads. How is your fucking name? Let's search banality of evil. I'm sure that will tell me his name. Banality of evil. Eichmann, that's it. Eichmann, I knew he had a name. That's true. What is that his name or his surname? I'm not sure. Let's look at this. Adolf Eichmann, that's it. I knew it. You just follow orders. That's how it works. You just follow orders. Do what you're told. Be a good bureaucrat. That's lawful stupid right there. Now look at this. This is what I like. He did his duty. He not only obeyed orders, he also obeyed the law. That's the most crazy. Well, it's not crazy. You don't have morality yourself. You just accept what society tells you is right or wrong at face value. I need to read this again, since I'm going to be doing a lot of lawfully stupid characters in my future. Alright, so I'm going to rest by this shit and see if I can get Berath to bless me for doing his dirty work. But yeah, Reinhard Heydrich was the boss of Alt Eichmann. I don't know why I would remember one and not the other. Because it is different obeying orders from obeying the law, obviously. You can have, and as many people do, politicians that are corrupt, that do not give a shit about what's in the books, you could say. They have their own agenda and they pursue it relentlessly, regardless of the consequences or what society would think of their actions. Then you have people that follow the law, the letter of the law, and then you have people that follow the spirit of the law. It's all really confusing in the end.
How do you do?
Alright, let's rest first. So I want to access the stash. For some reason I cannot get these boots out of here. Need to take a look at these boots. I already have a necklace of fireballs, which means I do not think necklace of fireballs are important. So I should sell them. Alright. Let's bring these back. Cool. Alright. I have so much shit in my inventory, it's ridiculous. Okay, let's rest now. I rest, I buy camping supplies, and I go talk to Arath.
Well met, friend.
Camping supplies, give me 2 of them, please. I can actually sell him all my garbage. Alright. 6,000 schmackaroodles for me. This guy must make a killing in this bar. Can give me 12,000 and even more. Can bet you that. Alright, great. I'm even richer than when I spent 25,000 gold on potions. I really need her to level up. Okay, let's see. because I'm a detail then. Archduin Resti and High Oeteron are both death. I can pray to Erath to receive my reward. What if my reward is death? That would be hilarious. If Erath is just a real douche. You have done what I ask. Now you can join them in the wheel. I wouldn't put it past him or her. Or it. Who knows, maybe Barath is a Xenoite. I still need to visit Old Song and the forest. And after I do those two things, we shall be ready to go into the Boreal Isle. And I'm guessing the final confrontation with Thanos. Theos. I don't know why I keep calling him Talos. That's a deity from Skyrim, isn't it? Actually, a human. Wasn't he a human that became a god? Something like that. I have no idea. Don't know much of the lore of the Elder Scrolls. Other than I do remember naming my character Tivak Talos or Tivak Thalos because he was a high elf, a member of the, what was that? The Dominion? Something like that. Yeah, there you go, Strix. Thalos was a human and became an Aedroth. I have no idea what an Aedroth is. Is that some sort of archangel using an analogy? Not an actual god, but some sort of powerful metaphysic entity. Ah, I was supposed to be Daedra.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea.
Ah, it's true.
Which is...
You have Aedra and Daedra. That's true. I forgot about that. Alright, let's see what Barath wants from us. Yeah, Emperor Septim the whatever. Magnus. That's true, I think my guy was a worshipper of Magnus. I also said that. Magnus is is related to was it in magic, isn't he? I read a few things about the Elder Scrolls lore to come up with that character. Pretty sure my character was a worshipper of Magnus. In the end, the whole playthrough was a disaster because I was playing in the hardest difficulty as a mage, and I also installed a bunch of mods that made the game even harder. I died like 150 times in that game. I wasn't playing no the rule sets back then. Ah, okay, thanks, Strix. One of these days I'll replay the series. I might even do the first two games. Arena and Daggerfall, are they? Once more you stand before the shrine, the skull constellation which marks its dedication to Barath. As As you pray to Earth, you again find yourself on the road. Squinting into the distance, you see a short, pale figure waiting for you. At first, you think it's another vision of the Archdruid Rush team, but then you notice the figure's skeletal frame and rictus green. He stands in front of another skull gate, but way leads down, not onward. He beckons you to approach. The usher, gatekeeper of the shroud. Not here for us, I hope. I'm not done just yet. Behind you is a woman, her skin milk pale against her black hair. She wears a suit of armor so dark it seems to suck the light from the stars. The road winds up a mountain behind her. You never played an arena.
A toll, traveler.
A toll. A toll. Well, I'm going to pay her, why not? It's like Caronte or whatever. I've never played... I played Oblivion and I played the Skyrim. Never played the other games. But I saw a long playthrough of Morrowind. You drop a few coppers into her hand and she closes her fist around the coins. You instantly feel a small weight added to your purse. The Lord of this road demands a toll of all, but he lends generously, that all might travel his road again. Behind her, the usher grins his lipless smile and waits. The road bores into the mountain and you find yourself in a gigantic cavern. The ceiling curves up and away. It is dotted with moisture. At this distance, the shining beads look like stars, clustered and scattered into constellations. The usher and the pallid knight lead you up a trail carved into the edge of the cavern. Two identical cave mouths wait ahead, and you follow the usher to one of them. Standing at the edge and gazing down, you see an endless ever-changing plain bisected by a road. Only then you do realize that you're no longer on the road. As you follow the road to the point where it disappears below you, you realize that you're standing on the eye sockets of a massive skull. The usher points to the road. Archdruid resting appears below you. He just as you remembered him, stern and smooth-skinned. Yet, with each step along the road he grows, swelling with blood and essence. His high steps become slower and slower until he stops altogether. His distended body fills the path completely.
You met a dwarf traveling this road. What did you do?
Okay, this is a tough one. Number 3 or number 5? Fuck. I killed him, Monty. But yeah, I will definitely play the whole Elder Scrolls series down the road. Asterisk for sure. I don't know. Okay, I'm going with number 3, although number 5 is also very, very close. I don't like the first. It is the destiny of all mortals to die. Yeah, that's true, but killing mortals is not necessarily the will of the gods. To gain Berat's favor, maybe number 2. Problem asterisk is that my character is stupid to some degree. I brought him new life, but they are asking me exactly what did I do. Why did I kill him? I only killed him because the god told me to kill him. I am not doing, or what I did not do out of respect of the beliefs of Berath, but out of respect for his authority as a god. If a god tells me go and murder 10,000 people because they are gods, I must do what they ask. They are the highest authority in the world. Therefore I must do what they want. But why did I do it? Not because I believe in their creed, but because they are gods and they ask me to do things. Do you all see my problem with number 2? My problem with number 3 is that I didn't know he killed others to live forever. That's something that he never admitted to. It's actually something the god showed me. Let's go with 5. Yeah, that's my problem with number 3. The god says that's the truth, but unlike the other woman admitted quite plainly that she did feed off the other people, but the dwarf didn't. Therefore I only killed him because the gods asked me to. So it is the destiny of all mortals to die. I fulfill the will of Berath. The pallid night flesh is taut against her skull. She nods once, barely dipping her chin.
It is also destined that all should be reborn, that their essence circulate.
As resting soul and body ruptures, the effect is like a lamp bursting. Ghostly figures and as hazy and indistinct as wisps of smoke continue along the cleared path. Some tumble and rush while others amble and drift, but all continue forward. The usher directs your attention to another figure moving down the path. This time you see High await Erona. As she follows the road, her movements become slow and erratic. Her legs creak with each step and her feet grow long, thick roots that burrow into the ground. She finally stops, rooted in place.
You found a tree that had lived for centuries. Its roots were deep, and its boughs sheltered many. Why did you cut it down?
I'm going with number 4. This is clearly an easy choice. It was a parasite. While all its branches sheltered others, its roots sucked them.
All draw their life's energy from the deaths of others. This is why all must remain part of the cycle of death and rebirth. No creature may be a closed loop unto itself.
Erona's body petrifies below, and the shimmering leaves of her hair blow down the path. You seek another who has lived his lives on the brink of the cycle. He sits on the inside of the wheel, observing its revolutions. With each life, he's plucked from the stream and returned to it intact. Why do you hunt Theus? Okay, I'm not searching. Actually, Okay, originally, yes, we were chasing him for answers. But now that he has been revealed as someone that has manipulated history, that killed the Duke of Defiance Bay, I'm actually searching him to kill him. But I'm not doing it out of revenge. I don't like the two options I'm left with. Okay, it could be construed as revenge, but not because of my suffering, but because of what he has done to the world. Why is all this shit so personal? Okay, I'm going with number 3. I don't like it, but I seek a resolution. In confronting him, I'll put an end to the pain he's caused me now. Fuck. I don't like that. Number 2, revenge. I will make him pay for his crimes. Let's make it that.
Would you end his life and send him to another? Theos is but the instrument of your torment. His cycle has been guided by another for millennia.
Okay. Theos serves Boudica. She deserves an escape from her own cycle. Power without decline. Theos has removed thousands of souls from the cycle so that their essence might empower her. You must stop him, and you must return them to the cycle. Okay, let's ask, what end would it serve to send souls back into the cycle? Because that's the natural order, I'm guessing. Attending to the souls is a question of stability, Watcher, of maintaining the natural order of the world and the ebb and flow of its essence. Okay, this is a good question. What's wrong with Boudica seizing this power? The cycle of Kith is a thing of balance. Likewise, it is the cycle of gods. We rise and fall in favor of mortals, only to fall and rise again. But Boudica seeks the power to place herself outside this cycle. She would root herself and grow to the detriment of others. The usher silently gestures to a road where a broken tree and a husk of flesh are still visible. Okay, I actually understand what she's telling me, so... The usher gestures to a road and the star expands beyond while the pallid night speaks. I only show you the motion of the universe, Watcher. Let's ask this, why does Boudica even need Theos' help? And why do you need mine for that matter? The gods guide souls through the cycle of death and rebirth, but Eora is the domain of mortals. We stand aside, weights and counterweights. We are one to alter the tides of the Kith. All would follow. Were one to alter the tides, all would follow. We would tip this world from its axis. That is why Boudica directs a mortal to do her bidding, and why any who would stop Theos must be mortal as well. Alright, then we must go and stop him. Although this is in all actuality a problematic thing for my character. What makes me special and Theos a criminal? We are doing exactly the same thing. Actually following the commands of gods. Yeah, Ryuk, let's go for the 8th attempt, eh? I doubt it. If I die, at this point in the game, if I die, I'll just go to another game. Yeah, exactly, Monty. They don't want one of them to escape. Let's say Barath is saying there is a natural order of things. Deities rise and fall, humans die and are reborn. Boudica wants to escape it, therefore she is trying to destroy the natural laws of the universe, and she must be stopped. I can agree with that. The problem is why is what the god Barath espouses better than what the god Boudica does? They are gods, both of them, unless many gods agree with Barath, while only Boudica agrees with herself. Well, Ariok, I don't know. I've done the playthrough so far without much skill, and I'm still going strong.
No mortal can survive the descent into the pit. But there are souls on the burial isle that are pledged to me. I will grant them to you, and they shall bear you down safely, as well as light the way beyond.
A multitude appears at the other end of the road, raising their voices and kicking up dust as they make their way toward you. Return them to the cycle, Watcher. Promise that you will, and I shall give you power befitting a champion of death. The Palace Knight raises a finger. Accept my favor, however, and I will demand this decision as you do. I collect for all mortals in time. I'm actually not doing Katnua, Aryok. No. I don't think I'll go to Katnua anymore. I dislike fighting in close quarters, and Katnua is all close quarters fighting. Alright, let's promise to return them to the cycle. So it, Watcher, do not forget your promise. The usher reaches out and places a bony hand on your forehead. His touch overwhelms you and you feel yourself expand, blinded to reach out, only to find another grasping a hand of the same size and shape as yours, reaching back. When at last you open your eyes again, you're standing in Ther Euron, filled with Barath's power. And there you go. We are the Servant of Death. Great. I don't really care about Katnua. So let's level her up, and that will be it for today. She increases mechanics, obviously. Great. I gain a bunch of priestly powers, and that's it. So, thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'll see you tomorrow when we shall continue with this game. Into the burial. Nah, not really. I'm going to Old Song and then the forest and then the burial site. I have no reason to go and fight the master below. Whatever is below Katnua apparently is his realm. Why would I go down there and pick a fight with the Lord of the Underworld? That's his place. My place is chasing Theus, and apparently now doing the will of Barath. We have attached our word to Barath and the defense of the natural order of the world. If you can actually prove, Ariok, that the master below is also an enemy of such order, then I will go and kill him. He's fucking up my castle. That's not my castle. That's the castle of that Adra queen or whatever. The stone in the lobby. I don't even like Ketnua. It's a useless place. Okay, but I do have to go. So, I don't know. That depends. You could consider it yours, but I do not consider it mine. No one has given me the deed of the castle. No one has told me this place is yours, or neither the Duke nor Raedric. No one has acknowledged my possession via a lawful document, which is the only way to assign property rights, Ariok. Therefore, I am actually an occupying force, as much as the previous owner might have been an actual earl or count. How I fixed it up? Why did I fix it up? I don't know. I will have to think on it. But I do have to go, Ariok. I can have this discussion tomorrow. I'll think on why did I fix it up. Maybe because I destroyed a bunch of it when I was exploring as well. Well, you can take possession of a land or whatever. Do you remember the Occupy movement, Ariok, a few years back? They took over buildings, and they were the actual owners, you could say. But the real owners were the ones that in City Hall had those properties in their name. You can occupy shit, and you can do whatever you want with it. You can destroy it, and you can make it beautiful again, but that doesn't make it yours in the eyes of the law. Alright, but see you next time. Thanks for watching, and until then.